kayfabe was a way to show respect to the audience and respect your own business. It was a way to protect it.
But to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, we are the generation. You make your rules, and we will. Give the people what they want.
So
I still just probably with the light. I like that.
yeah. So the Shield opens up Raw. They officially disband. They give each other respect. It was the last time they're gonna go their separate ways. So they're really milking the fact that Dean Ambrose might leave.
It was a bit anticlimactic. Oh yeah, still doing that. Yeah. Still doing that.
No more Shield.
Still.
No more Shield.
Still.
No more Shield. So yeah, they leave.
WrestleMania will probably do this. We got Bill.
If he ends up, I don't think he's leaving.
Nah, it's work.
But they're continuing.
They shot themselves into a work.
Yeah.
Nah, they shot themselves into a work.
Yeah, because he was actually going to leave, but then they were like, no.
I think Roman came back, and then they were just like,
I think, honestly, you never know. Probably Roman's situation depressed him, and the fact they pulled him away from Seth so much, couldn't travel with his buddies anymore. It was going to be completely different.
And that storyline was shit. And what they do
if they focus that into the way he's been acting, it probably turned out to be a great story.
Dean Ambrose was supposed to be the Tommaso Ciampa of the main roster.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be that big of a heel.
Shield officially disbands. They go their separate ways. Rollins cuts a promo, gets interrupted by Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
And I say the same thing for the past 5 years, and we soak it up because, damn it, he cuts great fucking promos.
Even though
this leads
into the same thing every day.
Yeah, this leads into Shelton Benjamin popping up on Monday Night Raw.
Hey, no, stop.
Wait, before you get there, I want to touch on this point because I feel like this Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar, because Brock's not there and Seth was injured, this feud was ice cold for a while. Yeah. So they had a good back and forth where Seth was just like, yo, Brock has issues with guys like Finn Balor, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, and those guys are my shape and style. So, he's like, I'm the perfect guy to beat Brock Lesnar. And then Paul Heyman was like, well, he didn't have time to prepare for them because we thought it was supposed to be Jinder Mahal, then it was AJ Styles, supposed to be AJ Styles, then it was Daniel Bryan, it was supposed to be Braun Strowman, then it was Finn Balor. So I thought that was good. It didn't justify it. The feud is justified, but it added like something to it because this feud really had nothing.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
I agree. It was ice cold, but I'm glad that they brought Shelton back. Just finally, he needs to be in the spotlight. He's a fucking veteran at this point. It's blasphemy that he's not haven't been using. It's a little fucked up that he has to be using I'm Brock Lesnar's old friend.
Shelton Benjamin's one of those guys that should have done the NXT. Like he never went to NXT. He was in WWE before. That would have been perfect.
He would have been NXT champion right now. From the time frame that he showed up on SmackDown and been misused.
But he did get injured though.
So much for land the fucking opportunity, huh, guys?
Yeah. In SmackDown's defense, they have such a stacked roster.
Yeah, but you can leave them in.
You can absolutely.
You can leave them in. There's no excuse for not having somebody the caliber of Shelton Benjamin.
Facts.
Like, go back to past WrestleManias. This man has highlight after highlight after highlight.
He has a lot of good matches that just go
matches
that just go under the radar. I agree.
This leads into Rollins versus Shelton. Of course, Rollins picks up the win. Next up, we have Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. The IC titles on the line. It was a good match. Very good match. Neo shows up, distracts Finn Balor. Pretty much, Finn jumps off the ropes, mid-air, spear for the win. So Bobby Lashley, once again, is the Intercontinental Champion.
The real.
Honestly, I love Bobby Lashley with that belt.
So do I.
I see him making it better than Finn.
Finn did nothing with it.
Finn
should have never lost in the first place. Bobby Lashley should have never lost in the first place.
Unless the rumors are true and he has a bigger purpose at Mania, face the dead man or something to that caliber. If that's
Should've
the
never
case, I
taken-
understand.
Should have never taken a championship with Bobby Lashley in the first
Yeah,
place.
but why
And
keep
made
the
it
why
Bobby.
keep the if hypothetically speaking they're going for Taker versus Finn, why keep the belt on Finn when Taker's not gonna go for the belt? Taker
First and
doesn't need the
foremost-
belt at this point in his career, and he
First
might
and
be
foremost, I
retiring.
don't think take it after Olympic that kind of championship.
He doesn't need it.
That's
And,
a good.
and
I don't think he has.
yeah, he
either.
hasn't, but he doesn't need it. And but double back on that.
And
If
I
that's
was just to have it.
if that's the
an ending career
he
on
doesn't
that note.
He doesn't.
Just because just to get it, you know.
Just to get it, like,
if that's the
Right.
case, hypothetically,
Got
if
that.
it is Demon versus Taker, why take the belt off Lashley in the first place?
My man.
well,
Should've
they
taken
wanted
over.
to build some steam for Finn. I don't know what's going. We gotta see tomorrow's Raw.
You know what it is?
Really understand the
Even-
direction of
you
where
know what
Finn's
it is?
going.
Even
They're trying to go with Bobby Lashley versus Leo for WrestleMania.
Hell no.
And even
Because in a backstage segment that was exclusive.
They
to
are
WWE.
like kind of teasing Leo
It's teasing.
winning the title or taking the title.
yeah,
My man.
that would be something that
But,
would be really interesting.
Nah,
I don't think Lashley
That's
should
what
have ever
I
lost
think
it.
if anything they'll put Leo in a multi-man match where he wins.
I don't think Lashley should have ever lost it.
I don't think so either.
Even if Demon Balor is coming back, then it would have made it bigger for him to come back as Demon Balor
And
beat
win the title that
at
way.
Mania for the first time instead of like, oh, it's the second time. Even though the first time he didn't do anything. People were like, oh, that's your boy, he won. Just because that's my boy doesn't mean I'm gonna automatically be like, oh, that's a great. No, he didn't do shit with the title. He did have one good. He had one good match with Leo Rush on Raw. That's
Yeah, that was a good title for Fast. I can't lie.
that was it.
But Leo's that good
Yeah.
for his size and stature.
Those two had a good. Yeah,
He's
those two
good.
have good chemistry.
So moving on from that,
My man.
Bobby Lashley, congratulations, new champion. Ronda comes out, cuts a promo. I'm down on Ronda with all this kayfabe breaking bullshit she's doing. I have to be against it. The damn name of the podcast is kayfabe bad. Respect kayfabe.
It's yo.
Stack.
Respect
Respect on my-
kayfabe.
It's just the way she's breaking it.
I don't like the way she's breaking
Listen,
it.
anything about my wrestling.
It's not giving progression to wrestling. It's not.
It's not helping.
So she cuts her little promo. The good highlight out of this segment was Dana Brooke.
Word.
Like I still don't believe in Dana Brooke as far as being able to be a player because of the way she cut the promo. But
That's
what
not even
she
the real,
said,
It's not even a real Dana Brooke.
what she said
So replacement.
is clone Dana. She took off all her makeup. She
That's
did
clone Dana.
she did that on purpose
That's
though.
the reptilian.
Yeah, that's reptilian.
Reptilian
It's like
Dana
that
Brooke.
was reptilian Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. So Dana Brooke comes out, no makeup, bears her heart out. She's been there for a long time. You will respect this company. You will respect the locker room. Or I'll give my career up. That trying.
I travel all over the world for my family. I might not get on the show, but
Yeah.
I love being here.
Yep. I might not be able to get on the show, but I love it. No. Anyways, she gets her ass whipped.
Oh my gosh, Conda Soul kicks her ass.
Ronda whoops her ass real quick. No holding
No
on.
mercy.
No mercy. Punches the shit out of her. Just multiple shots. It was
Codeine.
crazy.
You want to see the armbar? You want to see the armbar? Pay $60.
Yeah, that was crazy. The referees try to stop it. They get into a big thing trying to hold her back. She starts beating the hell out of referees, punching them, boxing them
I
out.
love this Ronda. I just don't like the. You ever heard the expression? It's not what you say, it's how you say
How you
it.
say it. Yeah,
That's
that
my
is exactly.
only issue with it. My only issue.
That's my issue with it too, because I actually like this Ronda too. But stop breaking kayfabe.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on, we got Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Glorious Ones, Jude and Gable. I'm not gonna get into the details of it. Black and Ricochet win. It was okay, but the ending, that Black Mass, when he connects the way he does, Jesus Christ, fade to black. Next, after that, we have the Revival come out, attack Aleister Black and Ricochet on the stage, and we have the three teams kind of stand. The Glorious Ones and the Revival standing with Aleister Black and Ricochet between them on the ground after the attack. So alluding to maybe a triple threat tag team match at Mania.
Probably.
maybe more than that.
Probably.
Next up, we have Alexa Bliss announcing that she's going to be the host of WrestleMania.
Great.
I think that's a fail.
Alexa Bliss
What
is
do you mean,
injured.
though?
It's a fail.
Alexa Bliss
That's,
is
that's
injured.
like the biggest star that WWE has to offer. She's hosting WrestleMania. You guys kidding me?
You know what? I absolutely agree with Focus.
Okay,
She says
Alexa.
goddamn fail.
Okay,
is
Alexa
the
Bliss.
biggest star.
Let's take
they have
out
to
Mark
offer.
Hatsor.
All right,
Put
Alexa
that-
Bliss.
Put that to the side.
Alexa Bliss is
and let's
the
be
biggest
realistic.
key star.
You're in New York. You're at WrestleMania. You could have had any artist,
They don't want to
The
pay for that.
dirty truth
any
is,
celebrity.
the dirty truth is Alexa Bliss is injured, and they don't want to say it.
I know
She's
that,
injured. She's injured.
but and
It sucks.
they don't want to give her a full run back, you know. And I understand that, but
I'm blaming it on Nia Jax.
give her a segment. It is
Wait.
Nia Jax's
I'm
fault.
blaming it on Nia Jax.
You know why it's Nia Jax's fault?
Yeah, I'm blaming it on Nia
You know
Jax.
why?
Why?
Absolutely, undoubtedly, unquestionably, 100% completely suck.
I don't know if it's Nia Jax's fault.
At this
but
point, I don't think I can forgive Nia
you
Jax.
injure most girls, so
She injures most girls.
so by default, I'm gonna go ahead and blame.
Yeah, it's definitely a fault. Next up, we have the Braun Strowman Street Fighter segment, where the guest host of last week's Raw from SNL,
Whatever
who
his name
we
is.
don't know who they are,
Something like that.
but some guys from SNL give him a gift because of the disrespect they gave to wrestling in front of Braun Strowman. Give him the gift of the car. Braun Strowman Street Fighters him like he's 4th or 5th match in arcade mode and just straight up beats the hell out of the car. Like 4 or 5 hits, he got the car completely destroyed.
I'm so over Braun Strowman.
I'm a little over with Braun
And
Strowman
everything
too.
they do with him. They
Yeah.
book him so bad.
He's gonna have a gimmick situation at WrestleMania.
Why not? And that's gonna be his thing
Again.
at WrestleMania. Why not?
Next up, we have Elias, and he's interrupted by No Way Jose, who
No, wait.
now is
Who's it?
cosplaying
No, what?
Naomi.
Huh.
And
Who's
long
that?
story short,
Yo,
he
whose
interrupts
man
him.
is this?
He
What
beat,
you talking about?
Elias beats the hell out of him,
Thank you.
drift away on the ramp.
Thank you.
Whose man's is that? Yeah.
Whose
man
man's
is
is
this?
Whose man's
Who is booking?
with the glow braids,
Yeah.
cosplaying Naomi? We already feel the glow on SmackDown. We don't need to feel the glow on Raw.
Yo, that's serious.
You know what they should have told him when they asked him about, like, should I call him a race? They should have like, no way, Jose.
You see what he did there? Because his name is Jose and his gimmick is no way.
No way. What was he thinking? That's not how you stand out,
Who's
brother.
next?
That's how you get gimmick.
Who
Man.
is booking this crap?
You know what I say to his hair?
It should go away.
I feel bad for No Way Jose, to be completely honest with you.
I don't.
He can't really wrestle that good.
My man,
Was he getting money?
as
Yeah, big
a
money.
fellow
He's a
Hispanic
jugger.
person,
Big money.
Latino heat in the building. As a fellow Hispanic person, you
so
should
bad.
know going into the
Tino.
WWE, you come out with this dancing bachata shit that you came out, you're gonna get gimmick. You're gonna get put in that corner. That's all you had to give us. I don't know if WWE gave you this as a factory gimmick, but you stuck to this shit, and now you're doubling down by having the Naomi braids. Smart decisions. Who's booking his hair? Who's booking his hairstyle?
It's pretty crap.
Moving on from that, Elias dominates him, drift away on the ramp because he shouldn't be interrupting Elias. Damn it!
Hopefully
Until he
knocks some
cuts,
sense into
until he cuts that abomination, he needs to not be on the show.
him. Hopefully that knocks some sense into him.
Yeah, so he needs a new gimmick. I want him to succeed so bad because he actually has the physique, the build, the look, and the charisma.
Yeah.
He's just gimmicked himself agreeing to this shit. Anyways, moving on, we have Natalia versus Nia Jax. Jax wins by a DQ when Beth Phoenix interferes, drops Nia Jax. On the way back to Gorilla, Sasha Banks and Bailey end up jumping Nia and Tamina. So it looked like we might have a triple threat tag team match past present, and future. I guess they try to go. Next up we have Batista. Huh?
Huh?
I said we have Batista.
Who's this guy?
And you know what you're gonna do?
You know what I want.
You know what you're gonna do?
You know what I want.
Do you know what you're gonna do, Hunter?
You know what I want.
Still give him what you want.
You know what?
He looked like
and
Smeagol
James
from
Gunn-
Lord of the Rings, begging for his precious.
You know what I want.
Like,
and
you're
then,
gonna
and
give me what I want.
And then next thing you know, James Gunn is the guy
Yeah.
again.
I think it reverberated through all space and time, and everybody gave everything that Batista wanted. They gave it to him. You know what I want? James Gunn back. Give me what I want.
You know what I want.
Oh yeah, and WrestleMania.
So,
So Triple H ends up giving him what he wants. It's the WrestleMania match versus Triple H, and he said, "I'm gonna give you what you
You know
want,
what I want.
but I'm gonna stipulate the match.
I'm talking.
No holds barred."
So that's still involved. Give me what I want.
I think so.
So that's fine.
I think so. Yeah. So that's fine. Next up, Kurt Angle makes his WrestleMania announcement. It'll be his last match. He's gonna retire after that. He has confirmed that he's still gonna be working in business, but matches are gonna be out of the
Who's
question.
booking this crap?
He also had his last match that night in Philadelphia, where he's from.
Glorified squash
So-
match against Apollo Crews. which-
Definitely glorified squash match for Apollo.
God damn it.
I mean, it's a respect thing.
who's
I'm pretty
booking
sure
this crap?
Apollo in real life really respected the fact that
Absolutely.
he got chosen. I'm pretty sure he got chosen by Kurt.
I forget they made that into a storyline or anything like that. Like, it's just, who was booking this crowd? It's Kurt freaking Angle. He won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Well,
This guy is
like I said,
arguably one of the greatest wrestlers
I'm
of
pretty
all
sure-
time. And they're giving him this crap booking.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
it's so
sure
crap.
he asked for
Crap.
Apollo for his last match at
It's not even
Philly.
about Apollo. Just his whole run has been crap. But I feel like this entire run that Kurt
Because he
Angle's
shouldn't
back
he
is
shouldn't
crap.
be wrestling.
crap.
He shouldn't be
But
wrestling, bro.
you can hide his weaknesses. You can hide his weaknesses.
You could hide his weaknesses, but you can't hide his physique and how he looks. He looks broken down.
Nobody was thinking about how.
He looks like he's in a wrestling shoot position at all times.
But during that match,
He
with
can't even lift the mic past this.
him in that match with him and Ronda and Hunter and Steph, everybody was fine with that match. Why? Because it just made Kurt look good. You put Kurt in situations where he looks good. They just haven't. They booked Kurt. How
You know what it is? Kurt Angle can't go anymore.
Kurt Angle can't go! But I hope he does at WrestleMania, because then you're wasting my time.
At me.
I love you, Kurt. We definitely enjoy everything you do. It's just time. Anyways, Roman Reigns versus Corbin is next. Doesn't even happen. Drew McIntyre comes out, attacks him, has a whole Vision Blur segment with it, and Seth comes out and sees if he's okay. They head to the back. Dean is pissed off at what he just seen and asks for a match against Drew McIntyre. Now, this match ended up being no disqualification per Dean's request, and this shit was crazy. They did a spot where Dean gets put in like a what is that, like what they call them, like a banish, like when you go down the steps,
staircase,
like the rail on the stairs. Put him in between the rails. Claymore kicked him inside of it, like crazy. Pinned him. It's over. Dean ends up. Drew McIntyre ends up standing on the announcer's table celebrating his win. Sees Dean kind of stirring again. Claymore kick again. Drew is a beast, and I'm pretty sure after WrestleMania season, after his match with Roman, I think he's finally gonna get put in that direction. Like they have to. That was Monday Night Raw, so pretty eventful Raw. You should just check it out yourselves.
Definitely.
And moving on to what is it? The C show.
Definitely the B show.
The E show, I think it is.
This is definitely the B show.
The E show.
This is definitely the B show. This is SmackDown is definitely better than Raw. I want to make that clear, right? SmackDown is definitely better than Raw.
It's the C show.
I just want to
Because
make that clear.
NXT is the A show.
Because NXT is the A show.
It's the E show, technically.
Yeah, NXT is the A show.
Because you got to remember 205 Live. And
Nobody watches 205 Live.
So what?
Nobody watches 205 Live, man. Oh my gosh, nobody watches 205.
So let's move on to SmackDown.
So, is that him? Is that PCO? No, that's not PCO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the time brother. But the B show opens up with Shane McMahon coming out, and he's demanding that the ring announcers announce him as Shane McMahon, the best in the world. And he did it, and he didn't like it the first time, so he told him to do it again. He said, "Add more vigor in it. Add more vigor in your words." I like this new heel Shane gimmick. I really like the story with him and The Miz, with the whole best in the world thing. I feel like they dropped the little bit with the best in the world thing and focused on The Miz dad, but I feel like overall, it was a good long-term story.
It literally
I felt
was
like
from the crap pay-per-view that we all wanted to forget. And that was the one memorable thing that became.
For what else? November for Crown Fool happened in what, November?
Fucker.
From like Crown.
Hold that.
Yeah,
From
November.
like November.
Mr. Miz.
From November to April. That's a long. Man, do that
Long-term story.
Or you turn Miz babyface? Who thought we would get a Miz baby? Who
And you know what's
wanted a
funny?
Miz babyface?
On our discussion episode last week, he definitely called Miz being the face and Shane turning on him.
I thought they were going to do it the other way. I really thought they were going to do it. I'm glad they did it this way. I'm really glad they did it this way.
Because this is the first time Miz is face and everybody's behind him, legitimately.
He's a very believable babyface. Very believable. He wasn't even there, which adds even more to it. So when he shows up next week, he's going to get a big pop. Then we had Team Extreme and Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the League of Nations 2.0.
The League of Nations 2.0.
It is basically League of Nations 2.0.
Yeah, it is.
And that's the Bar versus Ricochet. The Bar with Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. And they was having a pretty good match. And then the New Day came out and cleared how. I really like this because it was a serious New Day. And like that's what I like about.
Oh yeah, they
That's
the hell out of
That's
everybody.
the new nation of domination.
And I like this about them because just like I don't mind the pancakes and all that for the most part.
You know what's funny?
But when it gets time to get serious,
This was exactly what I've been begging for every week from New Day.
I was actually
And for the first time, he was like, we still New Day at the end of the day. We could bring the comedy, but ain't no time for that.
Yeah.
We don't got time for that. 11 years we've been waiting. Kofi's been waiting.
Get serious.
It's time for us to be serious, and I've been dying for this. No breakup, no nothing. Just switch gears, and that's what they're doing.
That's why when you said that about Kofi, I was like, nah, they can get serious, and this is kind of what it was like. Remember when it was fighting like the Usos last
I was
year?
getting sick of Big E pulling pancakes out his balls.
It does get a little. It does get
I
like
was
a
getting
little
sick
too
of
much
it.
sometimes.
Sick of it.
Sometimes
I feel like that's a health code violation.
it definitely
It
is.
definitely is.
People like eating God bless their soul. You know, because sometimes it's like really funny. Sometimes it's just like,
No, there'll be
y'all
that
like,
geek with the
y'all doing too much.
with the Ziploc bag. Put the pancake in it. Like I'm gonna get the sign
The
at a
sign.
convention.
And then the Usos had a promo backstage, you know, on the smoky, murky stairwells, you know, cutting their promos out with the spitting ball. And yo, Oos, what up, big Oos? You know what I'm saying? Every tag team out here, what about him? Dead, kill him, over, in the ground. Who want to us? Nobody.
To the
Uso Penitentiary. Bang, pow, you're dead. Everybody, every tag team out there. Like, but I love the promos.
They did call out the Hardys for the most part in that situation.
Then the brother, yes. I love this. I love what Matt's doing because now he's like basically every promo in one. He's like every gimmick that he had in one.
Which is awesome.
What's Jeff doing?
He needs to be the icon.
Jeff is just obsolete.
Jeff is obsolete.
He's just trying to fight for the US title right now.
Yeah.
They need to be the icon.
No, they swerved that. Jeff completely out the US title picture.
Yeah,
He's in the tag team title
Tag team,
picture.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
gonna be
So
Jay,
they need to do
the Usos versus the Hardys.
They need to make the iconic parties with this is
With the Iconics?
No, they need
No,
to
the
win.
icon- the
They need
iconic
to
parties
either
is the
win and then eventually lose, or lose this and then start merging their way into becoming broken again.
Yeah, I would
Nah.
Fully give us the Matt versus Jeff Broken Hardy
I think
story.
they should move past Broken and go to the iconic Matt Hardy. Like when he was in Ring of Honor, he started the Kingdom and such. He was the iconic Matt Hardy, and he should bring that character back and Jeff Hardy should bring the Antichrist of professional wrestling character back, and they just turned real.
I don't know if they'll.
I'd rather see Willow.
I don't think they'll do the Antichrist because of the name of it.
I mean, they
but
won't say it, but
Yeah.
but the
idea
money
of it.
getting Jeff Hardy, the sellout that
I would love to see them explore all that stuff. I would love to see them. I would love to see them explore all those characters and then go back to the complete
I want to even want to see what Itchy.
I would love to see.
I could do without it.
I can do
What's wrong with Itchy?
I really don't like Ishii. Ishii is that part of Jeff Hardy that makes him do stupid shit like get drunk and
we don't
crash cars.
Yeah, we don't
We don't need Ishii.
I feel like we should get all those incarnations of the Hardys, and then it should all culminate with them being completely broken, and WWE just giving them the green light to really just be broken, and not the WWE version of it. But then, moving on. Next, we have Randy Orton and AJ Styles on the ring. And I never thought I'd say this, but man, Randy Orton cut a good promo. Him and AJ Styles was just shoot, boom, 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 boom. It was basically kind of the classic
Oh yeah.
indie guy versus WWE guy.
With your knockoff diamond cutter.
And there's like, oh, so you guys never borrowed anything from us? And then, he threw up some sweets on. So there was some good shots thrown. I mean, this is going to be a good match. Randy Orton versus AJ Styles.
I could definitely see AJ rebounding off the ropes, RKO in midair.
Maybe. I don't know who's going to win this. So we'll find out at Mania. Then we have Asuka versus Sonya Deville. And then Mandy Rose did something with she was looking for something under the ring. She tripped on she distracted Sonya Deville. Asuka kicked her. No, she caught her with the Asuka lock and she won. Looks like Fire and Desire in the great next,
I'm trying to
iconic.
push Mandy, that's why.
Yeah, but it's like.
But why you gotta break them up? It doesn't make no sense. Because that means that's less tag team for the women's division.
And they're one of the most established tag team, like it's just women's tag team, and it's just like Asuka's back. Asuka is the women's champion. Asuka is backseat to Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
You know what? It could be the Charlotte and Becky Lynch effect. They're so busy with the Raw Women's
That's
Championship
true.
that how many women do we really have that are contending against
This
Asuka?
is why you build new stars. What did you call Lacey Evans up for? What did you call Nikki Cross up for?
Nikki Cross has been, oh my god, the ball's been so dropped on her.
What
She could be the crazy one tearing through to get
Her
that
and
title.
Asuka could have been having a crazy feud right now. It wouldn't have been as big as Becky and Ron, but they're just not. But it could have been a good, compelling. It's like, what was the point, guys?
Yeah.
Who is booking this crap? Like, for real. Then, and it's kind of a shame. I love Becky. She is still the man. But seeing her come out and seeing her wobble and throw away the crutch, it's a big fat smack reminder of how convoluted this goddamn storyline has been. To a point where she even comes out and comments like, I've been suspended, then I've been arrested, then I've been, it's just like, like I liked it, but I just like her watching her show
You know
back
what's
and forth.
funny?
It was just
She
like,
tried to play it off like she manipulated the whole situation.
which I think goes against the character.
That she had Ronda purposely play mental games against Ronda to get her into the situation where she can even compete, which actually makes a lot of sense.
Good way to try to retcon it. Yeah, good attempt.
It was good.
It was still a dumb story. It's still convoluted.
It
still
definitely. I
convoluted.
can't argue against that.
It's still
because I
convoluted.
agree that
It's
it is,
so
but
convoluted.
that makes sense. Like I started joking with her on Twitter, so she can get pissed off. I'm hurt. Let her anger make me get DQ'd and still win. And now I got 4 weeks to heal up.
I mean, it was a good way to retcon it, but we should have never even ever been in this situation in the first place. You had such a good organic story. Only thing you had to do was just let it ride. Literally, what you had to do was just like let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Way too much booking. It's kind of weird. WWE has this problem where they either overbook stuff or they just don't book stuff enough.
Yeah.
Becky and Ronda, overbooked. Asuka, not booked enough.
Because there was no hashtag give Becky a chance.
Nope, sure wasn't. But then we had a tag team match. It was kind of the same four group of guys, but these guys just always put on awesome matches, so it kind of doesn't matter. But Samoa Joe and Andrade versus R-Truth and Rey Mysterio. And I mean, even in the tag, these four guys are just... I never knew I wanted to see these four guys wrestle so much. I would not mind seeing these four guys wrestle again
I didn't
at
know I
WrestleMania.
wanted to see R-Truth in so much stuff.
Yo, I hope this stuff with him doing the John Cena stuff goes somewhere. Like, I really hope it's just not him just doing that and it just... I hope John Cena
I don't think
eventually
it
comes
will
on, right?
because let's be real. John Cena faces Kurt. That's already out
It
there.
doesn't have to happen at WrestleMania. He can just pop up on SmackDown one day and it just like...
I mean,
pay
I
off.
hope they give a little payoff for him to have a build around R-Truth.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I thought it was going to go somewhere with that, but it's alright. But Rey Mysterio, which I didn't necessarily like this, but I liked the way that what happened after. Rey Mysterio rolled up Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe sold it like he just lost the United States Championship, which he didn't. And then he beat up everybody. Like, even Andrade. He just
Destroyed
He
everybody.
just beat up everybody. And I like that because it sells. Oh my God, I lost. And
looks
wins
like
and losses
It looks like it's
matter.
going to be a fated four-way at WrestleMania.
And I don't mind that because
I don't mind that
these
either.
guys are awesome together.
But we got to see Joe do the eyes.
The eyes, yes, the eyes. The Wendy eyes. Wendy. And we have Mustafa Ali and Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan and Rowan. And I like this match. It put Rowan over. It kind of ripped Mustafa Ali and Kevin Owens out of the World Heavyweight Championship scene. So I don't know. I don't want to say it was a waste bringing Kevin Owens back so soon, but I think if I were booking it, I would have waited to the Raw.
Me too.
There's just not enough time for the build of
I'll just wait for the shakeup.
Yeah,
Honestly, the shakeup shouldn't even be a shakeup. I feel like they need to go back to that draft feeling.
We
Like
need a draft. We need general managers.
Yeah.
general managers
yeah, all
that
that.
get to pick
Put the
people
authority
throughout the
back.
night.
Put the authority back.
Honestly, to be honest with you, I know a lot of people don't like. I like heel authority only when it's like Triple
When
H
it's
and
used
Stephanie.
right.
When it's Triple H and Stephanie, and I like what Vince is doing, but I don't feel like he's consistent. I feel like Kevin Owens.
I think
should
what
have
Vince
been a
is
heel.
doing now needs to lead into the story where
I like what he's doing. with Kofi.
you're bugging, you're acting crazy, you need to step down, we got this.
That's what it definitely should. I feel like they should really play off it. I like heel authority figures when it's done. Like Shane, what he's doing right now, being done right. Stephanie will never be a babyface. WWE, just stop it. Stop it. It's not gonna happen. It's count the fact that WWE is trying to make Stephanie a babyface. Count the sins, WWE. Count the goddamn sins. It's ridiculous that you're trying to make her. Triple H can do that because of NXT. That's why.
Triple H can do that because of how many phases in his career.
Exactly. Facts. But I feel like because he's the godfather of NXT, that we always, even when he's bad, we still kind of cheer him because it's like, this is the godfather of NXT. So the main event angle was the New Day, the serious. Let me put this in
The
parentheses.
serious day.
And they were having a basically a face off with Vince. And Vince, this is the best I've seen Vince look since he's like basically like come back and been a regular character on TV. Vince McMahon was keeping it real, just like, listen, Kofi, you're great. You're gonna go in the Hall of Fame, but not by yourself. Of course, you're gonna go with the New Day. You didn't really think you were gonna go by yourself.
I kind of agree.
I
agree.
if
He did nothing special.
if it was
before.
a shoot Hall
The
of
Royal
Fame,
Rumble things, okay.
if it was a shoot Hall of Fame, I would argue with it because his accomplishment in Intercontinental United States multi-time tag team, longest reigning tag team of all
How
time.
many of those rings do you
His
remember?
accolades, none of them, but he's the longest reigning tag team champion of all time, so automatically that. But the way they do the Hall of Fame, absolutely. Look at the people that are in the Hall of Fame. So
He's going in as
Torrie
New
Wilson.
Day.
you
I kind of like that blunt, like.
I love what
I
Vince is saying.
loved
Oh, I
it,
love
like-
it. More of this, Vince. More of
And
that.
I
More
love
of
the fact that
More of that.
Kofi straight up told him, "I know that you don't usually give people who look like me an opportunity."
I
It's
love
just
how
a
that-
heavy-handed,
Very
just a
under.
heavy-handed.
You don't gotta
comment.
say it outright. You don't
Yeah.
gotta say it outright because
But
Vince
it was
even
like,
said
"Ooh,
like.
Kofi, let's go!"
Because Vince was like, it's people like you, and it's all these undertoned,
Heavy-handed statements.
and I like it. I like it. And if you follow me, brother, you know I'm super pro. But it's in this, it was used in anything can be if it's used in the right way, it
Racist.
can be. You know what I'm saying? And it, I don't think it's for of course with the WWE being the public, like they're not gonna go in that direction. But the undertoning of it was awesome. I think they should ride along more with it. I wanted Kofi to be like, because he told the New Day basically like,
Honestly,
chill guys.
it's looking like we're gonna get our first full black WWE champion.
Because The Rock is
Mania.
not fully black. Roman Reigns is Italian and Samoan. He's something completely
No, this has not been one.
I would like for Kofi to be like, yo, I would like for.
Then after that, can we get out my Puerto Rican brothers to get another title? Like
facts.
We don't even get good titles. We don't even get good mini titles runs. Like we don't even get good late card titles.
And NXT to do though. NXT to do.
Who?
Andrade.
He's Mexican.
Sorry.
Knock on wood.
But I think in NXT,
We haven't had a champion since Puerto Rican champion since Carlito, United States, since Nelson, and his brother and cousin, the tag team titles. As far as heavyweight title status, we haven't had one since Recipes, Pedro Morales in the 1970s.
Damn.
We haven't even had number one contendership for it.
I think definitely. I think not even just NXT around the indie scene. If the right Puerto Rican wrestler comes around with all the right stuff,
We had him, Carlito.
WWE did kind of drop.
They dropped the ball on him.
I'm not gonna lie. I never seen Carlito as the guy.
Not the guy, but he was
But
up. He was up
there.
there. And there was a
He was
couple
our guy.
times where the crowd was so behind
Behind
him.
him, absolutely, yeah.
Like, nah, man.
So yeah, WWE they
They
kind
ruined
of
it.
I would like to see Kofi like on the go home angle, be like, listen, Vince, I've been through all this and all this. Like, I'm like telling Big E and Xavier like, you guys not gonna lose your job, but Vince, if you keep screwing me in my opportunities, you're gonna get these hands or something like step to him like.
I don't like the
step to
fact
him.
that Big E and them is such a mouthpiece for them, unless the rumors are true. They swerve and Big E ends up turning on Kofi at Mania, which is a rumor that's going around. Then I understand because it's like, I got you this. You didn't even speak for yourself. You know, like
Yeah, I can see
that would be like, oh shit. Like
I can see that.
the
But
New Day got all the way here and this happened.
I'm conflicted because I
want to see him. If you're gonna give it to us, go all the way. I want to see Kofi win.
Go
Yeah.
all
But if they do it after he wins, like I got you
That's
here,
an
now it's
immediate-
outside.
it's an immediate feud. It's an
Like,
immediate.
big ending on Kofi.
That's
Xavier's like, what the hell?
If they do
this
that,
is my title.
Yeah.
This is my title.
I got you this.
that's the way you make a champion.
I got you this.
Honestly, and
Oh
we're
my
doing
God.
that's the way you
Can
make
we
a champion.
book your stuff?
that will immediately be a huge angle because like Kofi winning and then Big E turning on him. That's immediate.
Why aren't we
Those two
booking this
immediately
crap?
will ultimately be like intertwined in like it would be one of the best things ever. And I will, as much as I would love that to happen, I'm not gonna front. I don't want to see WWE lose. I'm not gonna front. I don't want to see.
Because you want to see the planet's champion.
I want to see the planet's champion just
You gotta
be
count the
champion.
sins.
But if he were gonna lose, if he was, I think if Daniel Bryan were gonna lose, I feel like at Mania to Kofi, this is the perfect time. Like Daniel Bryan, I feel like he's there.
I think it's a perfect
or
time.
SummerSlam.
I think it's a perfect time and to do it at Mania because it's going to be something bigger than himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if Daniel Bryan wants to be a part of big change like that, that's such a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Kofi winning at not only winning at Mania, but come on, that the history of that title specifically, like we have Mark Henry as the world championship, but that WWE title, the title that means everything.
Yeah. And I think, and the crowd is behind Kofi like crazy. So I think if there's ever going to be a time, to do it, Strike Without Iron is hot.
So
that was smacker da 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 down.
Goodbye and good